I used to make a feature. I have a couple of missions I wrote down in my book. I'd like to read out to you. I completed 50 bombing missions over Europe. I started out in Africa and worked my way all the way to Bologna, Italy. And we started bombing all over Europe. And I got shot down 4 times. I did a lot of walking. I got shot down over Munich, and the pilot held the plane up as long as he could, and he got us to the Mediterranean. We bribed the fishermen to take us back to Italy. You see, when you fly, everyone on the plane carries a packet, 2 packets in their pocket. One packet has a wallet with 28 $1 bills. The other pocket had life-saving things. You got 1 cigarette, you got got pills to put in water so that you don't get poisoned. And there's all life-saving equipment in there. In the wallet, we used bribe. And when I got shot down over Germany, we used it to bribe the fishermen to take us to Italy. I have a few missions I marked down, if you'd like to hear them. This was Czechoslovakia. The synthetic refineries. Flak was intense. We got 44 hits on the plane. The waist gunner got knocked out. He got hit in the head, but he was wearing a flak helmet, and it just knocked him out. We flew 24,000 feet, and we were met by our escorts, P-51s and P-38s, and we were gone for 8 hours. The waist gunner got hit and just knocked him cold, that's all. And he was out for 9 minutes. Good thing he's wearing his helmet. We went to Ploesti Romania, Ploesti oil fields. We came back with 19 holes. 19 holes. The tail gunner shot down an ME-109, a German plane. We went to La Pointe, France, for oil installations. Flak was heavy, intense, and very accurate. One plane went down. His name was Pythias. Everyone got out, and the parachutes, some of them failed to open. Just 3 planes completed the mission. We were one of them. My plane was Fickle Finger. I had Fickle Finger 1, Fickle Finger 2, Fickle Finger 3. You look We came back with 102 holes in the ship. out of Munich. There's another kind. 300 flak guns we had, and we were escorted by P-38s. Just before we got to the target, flak started to hit us. The cables in the tail got disrupted, and they tied the cables with arming wire. We had to do it twice. First time it came loose when we got near the field. We had to jump. The pilot kept the plane up until we got close to our field, and he told 7 of us to jump. Well, 7 of us jumped, and came back with 32 holes in the ship. That was Sticklefinger again. Now, I don't know whether you all know what a mezuzah is. Before I went in service, my mother gave me a mezuzah to wear around my neck. She said, lucky. And I wore it. And I went to Bologna, Italy, and flak was heavy, very heavy. Pieces of flak hit through my turret, and it hit me in the chest. But I was wearing a flak suit. But when I got back, it bruised 3 of my ribs. And the mezuzah got flattened to my chest. Wow. It's the only thing that saved me. I had a shower of plexiglass there. That was Sticklefinger. We came home with 17 holes in the ship. Flak was heavy and intense and partially accurate. Eckstein, Germany was another one that was very, very bad. The target was oil installations. And 15 of our flight didn't come back. And one of them, he bailed out. They bailed out the plane, and he was a friend of mine. And I saw 9 chutes come out of the plane, and there's 10 men on the plane. And when I got back home here, I told his father that he's alive. They thought he was dead. And I told him he was alive. And afterwards, the father thanked me and everything else, you know. But of all the missions, I was scared as hell. The first time I had to jump out of the plane, the pilot said he's only able to hold the plane up for a short time. He said, when I tell you start jumping. He said, everyone goes to bomb bays where the bombs are. He says, and stay there. When I tell you jump, one right after another, start jumping. So the navigator, I was the first one there. So the navigator says to me, you go first, you go second, you go third. I said, I'm not jumping. He said, you're jumping. I said, I'm not jumping. So he was the first one. He jumped. The navigator, the bombardier jumped, and the tail gunner says to me, you jumping? I said, no, I'm not jumping. Right out the plane, push me right. But, scared the hell out of me. That's about it.